Hi, welcome to video 2, which is titled Wiring. So we've got our chassis and wheels and axles constructed, and we've got this platform that can actually roll. But now what we need to do, because it's an electric powered car powered by the sun, we need to create a circuit to put all our components together so that when we use the electricity or the power from the sun by our solar panel, we're going to turn the motor and get the car to go. So let's look at the wiring of our car and how we might construct that using the tools that we'll need and the circuit that we'll need to create. Okay, so here are the components that we need to do the wiring of our car. So we've done the car, but now before we start the wiring, there are two tools that we might need to use. One is a pair of pliers, and the other one that we may need to use too is some sort of crimping device, because we have these two connectors for the switch and they require the wires to be crimped inside of the connectors. But before we get going, let's get this pinion gear out the way so we don't lose it. So the small pinion gear, if we place that onto the block, and we're going to push it onto the end of the shaft of the motor. Before we do that though, it's important that when we're pushing the pinion gear onto the motor, we don't push these lugs in the back of the motor into the motor. So let's hold the motor on the side like this, line up the shaft with the hole in the pinion gear, and then just push gently so we end up with the pinion gear sitting on the end of our motor and we haven't pushed those lugs into the motor, otherwise it won't work. So that's complete. Now let's have a look at the circuit that we're going to create with this. We have the two alligator clips and they're going to connect onto the solar panel. So we'll put those in position, and here's our solar panel that we're going to use. And then we need to have a wire that runs from the alligator clip to one side of the motor, from the other side of the motor to the switch, and we're going to use the two connectors to connect to the switch, and then from the other side of the switch back to the other alligator clip. So then we have our circuit for our solar car. Now let's start by attaching one of the wires to the alligator clips. So we'll move these other components out the way, and we're going to attach this wire to the alligator clip. First of all, we remove the insulation off the back of the alligator clip, so we just pull that off. Now we've got the insulation on the wire, and we pre-strip these for you, so it's just a matter of pulling off the rest of the insulation. And you'll notice now that there's a whole lot of little fine wires, and there's actually 13 of them if you want to count them. So if we hold the wires and then we twist the wire around and around and around, so then we're twisting all those wires up together, and so it's much easier then to use this rather than all the wires fanning out. Now we're going to attach it to the alligator clip. So we take the wire, we pass it through the hole at the back of the alligator clip, we bring it back around, and then we take it out the back of the alligator clip between these two sharp teeth on the end of the clip. We then also take the wire out the back of the clip, so we've got both of them coming out the back of the clip, and then we take our pliers and we close down the two spikes on the back of the alligator clip nice and firmly, and that does two things. One is it creates a good connection with the alligator clip and also holds the wire firmly. Now we need to put the insulation back onto the alligator clip. Here's what we do. We slide it onto the wire, the big hole first, excuse me, and then we notice that it's difficult to actually get it back onto the alligator clip. So if we open up the alligator clip and then place it into maybe our pliers, and then it's much easier then just to slide the cover back over the clip, and there we go. Now I'm going to do the next red one in QuickTime. How was that? Now we've got the red wire done, and we've also got the black wire done. So let's go back and have a look at the circuit again. So we have one to the motor, one, and so now the part that's missing are the two connectors on the switch. So let's have a look at how we do the wires to the connectors, and then we can put this whole circuit together. So what we're going to do is, let's start with the black wire that needs to connect to this connector. So again, we take off the insulation off the wire, we twist the wire, so we get all those fine wires together as one. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bend this wire in half so it's back on itself and squeeze it up. And now the reason for that is we now need to put the wire inside the back of the connector. I just need to squeeze that a bit more. Inside the back of the connector. And you might notice now that it's poking just out of the front of this red section here, so it's just poking in here. Now inside this red section here is a round metal cylinder, and we need to clamp that so that it attaches the wire to this connector. Now we can use two things. We can either use the pair of pliers, and in the middle of the pliers here where there's the, sometimes we use it as a cutting area, we could put this over this section here and squeeze really tightly to clamp that cylinder that's in there. Or we can use our clamping tool, and on the front of the tool here we have some little areas where when we squeeze really tight it crimps whatever we've got in between those jaws. So let's start with this one, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to place the jaws over the red part of the connector, and then if I squeeze really tightly it now crimps the back of this connector here, and the wire that's inside now is held really tightly, which then allows me to be able to put that onto the switch, so I can make a nice strong connection through to our alligator clip. So let's now do the other crimp, which is the short wire that goes between the motor and the switch, on with this one. So here we go. So we take the insulation off, we twist the wire to put all the wires together, we bend it over in half, squeeze it nice and tight, and then we place it inside the connector just so we can see it coming out this other end here. And this time I'm going to use the pliers, but because the pliers are designed for cutting, you do need to be careful when you crimp and squeeze. So squeeze down firmly, but don't make sure you go all the way through, because what will happen is you'll cut the connector off. See, there we go, it wasn't strong enough to get it all the way through. I'm going to go back to my crimping tool and squeeze that nice and firmly, and then that's going to hold it much more securely. Okay, now what we need to do is to connect up the two wires to the motor. Again, we take the insulation off the wires, we twist the wires together, and this time we're going to place the wire through the hole at the back of the motor on one of the terminals, bring it back, and then twist that wire around and around and around. And what's really important is that we twist it far enough excuse me, that it doesn't come out and can touch across to the other side, otherwise it's going to create a short circuit. So here's our one connection there. Now we know the other one's got to come across to the switch. Again, we take off the insulation, you can see all those wires splaying out. We twist them all up together, poke it through the other side of the motor. I think I need to twist them just a little bit more. Poke it through the other side of the motor. And then we're going to twist that one up as well. Excuse me. Sorry. So now we have the two connections, and there's no wires that are touching across these terminals because that will short out the motor. And then we can connect to one side of the switch, put the other connector on the other side of the switch, which makes a nice neat connection at the back here. And then we can bring our solar panel into play. So we end up now using the alligator clips to connect to the solar panel, and we have the full circuit for our solar car.